All right, you guys ready?
River dance.
Well, we'll see him up the trail.
Okay, when it catches.
You guys ready? Fired up?
We're fired up, man.
Yeah.
We're fired up. Better
Yeah.
be fired up than fired on.
That's true. Yeah, we're getting ready to get going again. Had a good zero. We got to go way up, and we got a big climb to start with. It's always lovely leaving town.
Rock and roll. Rock and roll time.
Let's do this.
We're winding around those long views.
Yep.
The trail when it's wide open and you see you're going up this thing, you see the trail come back.
All right, we're getting ready to start Pacific Crest Trail. My last section. You excited, Hazel? Yeah. Yeah, we're not super excited. It's hard after a town day and our packs are full and heavy. Yeah. All right, you guys.
All right, catwalk, here we come.
Yeah, we're there in about a mile and a half. Almost at the top.
Point two.
We're almost doing it, guys.
Almost. Almost there, man.
Yeah, it's been quite a climb, but
Oh my God.
Just for fun and giggles, show us walking into the sun in our faces, so we'd be recognizable. Now you see, Mikey's got he has the camera going here at the back. Got a mountain goat leading the way, and David's he's styling. He's like the band leader. Mike's waving. Slim Jim is paying attention to his feet. There you go. Yeah, guys.
Are we okay at the rock?
Okay. Woo! Ah! Boom!
PCT 23, baby. And there's Big Joe over there. Good morning. Marmalade on the trail, back on the trail. And again, after a beautiful zero, had snow quality. I'll show you a few pictures of this. I don't know how many I took of the town and the brewery and things like that, but we had a great time. At tons of hikers and just a really good chance to rest. I'm gonna do this a little bit quick because, well, I'll have to see all the rocks. Man, this is so beautiful. But this is day 169 for me. Remember we had a countdown. The last time I did was 6, but we did 5 days left was actually a 0. So now we have 4 days left. If we stretch it way out, we maybe can do it 3. I think we're gonna do 3 good days and then a short day on the 4th, but we could do 3 days. It's August 28th. We're on schedule to finish on August 31st, which I told you before was my original goal before I even started this. And I told you 4 days left of my through hike, to my completion of this trail. And we only had 71 miles left from Snoqualmie. We've gone 6.5, no, we went over 7 miles straight up, 3,000 feet. I showed you the break we just took. It's the reason why I didn't film. And it just was straight up and we were trying to get to the top, so we did that. We also had lunch, or excuse me, breakfast at the hotel or the hostel. So we didn't start hiking until like 8:20. Man, look at the views we have. I'm on this cliff right here. There's a pond down there, a lake. And then let me show you where everybody's going. They're in front of me. Sorry to move you around like that. We're going down that trail there on that cliff. But we're getting ready pretty quick to have a pretty steep climb, so I'm gonna cut this short. But yeah, I'm very excited. The one negative, and it's actually worried me, I didn't sleep well last night. We have a warm day today. We're up higher, so it's not as warm as in the city, in the town. But we may have quite a bit of rain, and we don't know. We've seen 90% chance of rain. Could be a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch each day, that kind of like heavy rain. But you know, we don't know if that means is it sprinkling all day till it adds up, or is it, you know, it might rain a lot at night on us. I worry more about just getting wet and getting hypothermia and stuff like that. I have a rain jacket and a rain skirt to wear my shorts. I have a rain cover, a pretty waterproof pack. I have a back liner, so I'm good there. But you know, once things get wet, like your hiking clothes, one of the bummers is you have to put it away wet and then put the wet clothes on in the morning. Hopefully we have sporadic rain. And I've seen reports where it's 40 to 50% of maybe just showers in the morning, maybe in the evenings. Some say it's gonna rain a lot, so we don't know what's gonna happen. And it's hard to believe because it's so amazing and it's hot and warm today. It's gonna be like that the next couple days, but it's supposed to maybe come in tonight or in the morning, the rain. So the good thing is we wanna try to get as many miles as we can today because it's good weather today. And you know, it'd make it easier or less. If we have 71 miles and we have to average 23 or 24 miles, we're gonna, right now we took lunch, we had camp, our early campsite is at mile 21.3 or 5 or something for the day. And if we do 4 days, we can do 20, 22 every day. And then we only have, you know, like 5 to 10 in on the 4th day. And so that's what maybe we'll do. Sometimes when the weather's bad, you just want to, you know, if you're already soaking wet, you might as well keep hiking and get the weather in, but it's so steep and so full of rocks. It's not normal hiking where you can really crush the miles like we normally can when it's, you know, smooth. So we're gonna just play by ear. One of the other problems is when we get to our original campsite the early campsite we picked, it's 21.3 or 5 for the day. There's a 5-mile steep climb right after that. And we'd love to get that out of the way. That makes it like a long day, but also there's no camp spots on the app anywhere. And there's 4 or 5 of us. We have 4, and then Slim Jim kind of joined us, so I'm not sure if he's camping with us, but it doesn't show a single campsite. So it almost doesn't make sense to get more miles if we get up there. And the next campsite is like at about 30 or 32 for the day. And like I said, we can do 30s. This is so extreme. We're gonna do over 5,000 feet when we're done today. Thankfully, we've already done 3, but it's not the normal hiking. The trail's very rough and full of rocks and roots, and so it's just slow going, so it's not the normal hiking. So that's what I'm saying. So we'll see what happens. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Man, we're getting there. We're almost there. You having fun, Joe?
Hey, what?
You having fun?
I'm having a good time. I'm
Yeah.
rocking it.
This is awesome. It's very difficult. You guys can see it's very rocky, very tough on the feet, but it's so stunningly beautiful out here. It's just, I could film every second out here, really.
Yeah.
What do you think, No Filter?
That's an incredible view.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Is it Spectral Lake, I think?
Yeah. It is Spectacle Lake.
Spectacle Lake.
Yeah. It's kind of cool looking. I want a long drawn out process.
What's up, gentlemen?
There's a reward for a pair of sunglasses from bottom of that pool.
Whose were they?
Oh, did you go in? Yeah. Oh, man. Everybody was in the workout.
What you have to do before you get to water is you have to sacrifice your sunglasses. You're the sunglass guy.
We're all
Sorry.
good, right?
I'm just-
Yeah. Okay.
All right, before I do the closing, I wanted to show you our campsite. Is it a horse camp kind of thing, right, too? Supposedly. There's our spots. There's No Filters duplex. This is the tent I had when I first started the trail. The Tiger Well 2, UL 2. There's my McMansion. We have a lot of trees above us. Yeah, and now we're gonna have some dinner and sit on this log. It's a great sitting log.
Come sit a spell.
Well, guys, as you can see, I'm doing this closing pretty late, but yeah, it was quite a day and quite a difficult day, but stunningly beautiful. I hope you enjoyed that in the video. But yeah, by the time we had breakfast and left the place we were staying at, I think we got on trail at 8:20, and it was very difficult. We had a pretty big, right off the bat, 6.5, 7 mile climb up to the catwalk, but it wasn't crazy steep. It was just consistent, and it was full of rocks and roots and stuff. But we flew up there, got up there in like 2.5 hours or something like that, maybe 3 hours. But I gotta watch these shadows. But yeah, it was, as you saw, it was a beautiful day. But man, was it hard, and possibly, I can never remember these things, but maybe the most rocks I've ever encountered on the trail. But it was like a lot of places, if you just drop a dump truck full of rocks on the trail and you have to walk on it, that's what it was like. And a lot of it was not packed. But to show you how hard the day was, and I'm really proud of myself, it did definitely help to have a day off. I'm also in shape. We did over 5,700 feet of climb, but over almost 5,400 feet of decline. So there was literally almost no flat. It literally just went like up, down, up, down. It just, but you know, we were staying in Snoqualmie, and we had to get back up to elevation. So now we're in the mountains. So once I get through this section, I'm done with this trail. And so it's been crazy. It's still clear. It was supposed to maybe be raining by tonight. The skies are clear. So, but it may come in around midnight now that we hear. It may come on in the morning. Who knows? It shows rain for like 3 days. So that, we don't know what that means. Is it solid? Is it like sporadic, this and that? So we'll see. We did 23.45 miles, almost 23 and a half. So that was a really good day. remember we have a 71-mile section, so we don't have, if we're trying to do it in 3 days, and we're in this weird place where we're in a good place right now. I'm wrong. 21.45, so almost 21 and a half, not 23 and a half. So 21 and a half of the 71. So we have something like, I didn't do the math, I think it's like 45 miles. I don't know what it is, but it just depends on the terrain. It's hard to show you guys is it's not just the steep part, because we're in shape, we can go up and down mountains. It's full of rocks, like full of rocks, and miles and miles and miles, and and my feet are just thrashed today. They're not injured, they're just so tired, and my thighs and quads are just, and my hamstrings are just worn out and tired. So it's just physically demanding all day, and you have to be very focused and look at what you're stepping on. And even then, sometimes it doesn't work, but you have to be really careful not to turn your ankle. So I'm proud of what we did today, and I kept up most of the day with the fast hiker, so that's cool. So tomorrow we're gonna leave about 6:30 in the morning. It looks better now. We don't know the tread, so we don't know the weather. If it's gonna be pouring rain, it's not supposed to be very cold, but just raining. So we're gonna meet at 13.3 miles for lunch. We generally don't always hike around each other, but we're gonna meet there for there's water and have lunch, and figure out how we feel and what time it is and how it's looking. And it's a weird day. We go up really steep right from here. It's a 5-mile climb, pretty steep. But then it's like the whole day, even if we did, well, so you go down for a long time, and then flat and a fraction up, but flat, but just a little bit up, but not enough to be crazy, uphill. And then there's a climb, and if we do that, we got to the top, that's 23 miles, and that'd be our day. So it's like, it's weird. Today was literally just like this, and tomorrow's it's just up, down, a little bit flat and a little up, and then just up to a peak. That's if we do 23. And if it's bad weather, we may stop short. But the other thing is, if it's not crazy bad weather, or we're doing really well and making good time, we could do more miles and go further and try to do 26 or something. And then we get closer to maybe trying to do this section on it in 3 days and not 4. So, but if we do 22 or 23 every day, that'll get us really close. On the 4th day, we literally have like 5 miles in, so we may do that. So we don't have a set plan. We have lots of options, and we're going to see how it goes with the weather and how we're feeling. And the terrain is the most important thing, if it's going to let us hike a lot of miles or not, or if we have to go slow on the rocks again. So everything here is boulders and mountains. Everything's rock, so I don't see why the rocks would stop. I would love it to, but I think it's going to be around. So anyway, that's it. It's almost 9 o'clock. We started late, and it just took a long time to hike that much elevation up and down. So, and like I said, we're going to leave at 6:30 in the morning. So anyway, thanks for watching today. It was a pretty day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
It's within a mile of the trail.
Hey boys, what you got there? Oh yeah. Joe and I got the same thing. Good fixins'. I'm catching Hazel drinking. Are you old enough to drink? What's up, guys? I'm getting you in there too. Slap Happy. Slim Jim over there.
Apparently, better not slap Happy.
What's your name?
Apparently, my Sasquatch story is going to end up on a YouTube for the national parks.